Hi guys, Top Pops here, and in today's video, we are going to be unboxing a bunch more packages that I just got in today, so let's get started. Now, from what we've got here, I know what all of this is, but I think we're going to end on this one here, because this one is one that came directly from the Funko HQ, and this is actually a really exciting figure that Grant picked up for me specifically. So Grant, if you're watching, thank you so much for this one, because without you, we would not have this figure at all, and it's actually a pretty interesting one that I want to compare to another one somewhere in the room. And I don't want to say which ones, but something kind of cool. Alright everybody, so the first thing that we're going to start with here is Books A Million. Now I need my scissors. I don't know where they went. Where are my scissors? Never mind, I found them. They were in the front room. I don't know why they were out there. I usually try to keep them on the table because we unbox stuff all the time. But anyways, let's crack into this thing because there's a really cool figure or figures inside of here. And also, in case you guys are wondering, no, these aren't the Pops from the Spin the Wheel video. It's actually going to be a different one, and I'm really excited to check them out because I do not have these figures in this size. Yeah. Anyways, guys, here's the figures right here, and it seems like they shipped them pretty decent. You guys can see what they are, and there it is right there, guys. This is the Godzilla vs. Kong 2-pack, and I did want to wait for this one to come in instead of ordering them separately because I feel like having them together was a lot more special. And I have noticed, and I'm not doing it just because of this, I remember a long time ago, FYE used to get in a bunch of different 2-packs of the same characters like Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, Harley Quinn and the Joker, and those ones actually went up a little bit more in value than they do separately. So I feel like just for fun, I thought I would get them together like this, and even though it did take a little bit longer, it was definitely worth it. And now let me pop these two out of the box, and in case you guys are wondering, these are the exact same sculpts as the original ones. They're just in a 2-pack to make it a little bit of a nicer kind of gift maybe if you were to give them to someone, or just better for your shelf. So I gotta take these ones out of the packaging just so we can see them a little bit closer up because I really do love all the detail on these ones. And also it is kind of interesting to note that the 10-inch versions are a bit of a different sculpt than these ones, but these are the exact same ones as the 3-inch that you get in separate boxes. Alright guys, now here is the Godzilla one first, and it really does look nice. The only thing that I wish was different, that his mouth was open like the 10-inch version, because even though this one's cool, I'm looking at the 10-inch one right now, I really wish that the mouth was open, because this versus that, it's a pretty big difference. Alright everybody, now let's take a look at Kong here, and I really do enjoy this one, and I think this one maybe even looks better than the 10-inch one. You guys can see here, this one's him banging his chest instead of him with one fist on the ground. And I don't really know what exactly to call that pose, maybe like a landing pose or like a squirrel pose. And if you guys know what I mean, Noah, pop some photos on the screen right now of squirrels landing. It does look pretty similar to what Kong looks like in the Pop. And well anyways guys, I didn't really have much else to talk about these two besides the fact that they came in a box together, and I really do enjoy that because when Funko does that, it's usually for characters that make sense, like Harley Quinn and the Joker. I feel like they've also done it for Batman and Robin at some point, and then when they do it for Godzilla and Kong, it really does look nice together. Alright everybody, so that was my Books A Million order. Now let's get on to the next thing for today, and I don't know what to open. Maybe let's go with this one here, because this one is definitely a cool pop, and I'm surprised that it took so long to sell out on the Funko shop, but this one here is, drumroll please, Tony the Tiger, and not just any Tony, the Retro Tony. Now that I think about it, I was pulling it down so that way it would say Retro Tony the Tiger, but it just says Tony the Tiger. It's still retro, it's just too bad it wasn't as cool when I pulled it down, because it just says Tony. But you guys know what I mean. And yeah guys, this figure really does look nice, and also the box is in pretty perfect condition. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it, so it is nice that I was able to add this Tony to my collection without having to pay an arm and a leg for it. And speaking of sellout times, it is kind of crazy how long it took for this one to sell out. This one was up for like about maybe 40 to 50 minutes, way longer than any other Tony the Tiger product I think ever. Like maybe the 10-inch one was close to that, but it seriously sold out a lot later than everybody expected. And I feel like that's because the original ones that they created were, I believe, limited to 5,000 pieces and then maybe 3,000. So I feel like for this one here, they made it a lot less limited so that way more people could get it, and also that way people wouldn't be complaining about missing another Tony. So it's good on Funko's part that it was up for about 40 minutes, and I bet you they made about 40 to 50,000 of these things just because of how many people wanted the original ones, and it was definitely a good idea on Funko's part. Oh, and also on the back side here, it does show you what the original Tony the Tiger looked like without it being a Funko Pop. So if you guys want to check it out, there it is right there. And it's kind of funny because he's also in front of like a retro bowl. I don't think I've ever seen one with stripes like that, so it is kind of interesting. And now guys, real quick, let me pop it out of the box so that way we can see the Tony a little bit closer up. And also, I kind of want to see the differences between the new Tony and this one. So let me take a bit of a quicker look at it. And this one here, I mean, the main thing is really just the head, but also the scarf's different. And I feel like now in commercials, they'll use a silver spoon instead of a yellow one. So it's not that different, but it definitely does look like a retro version of Tony. Well, because that's what it is. But I think you guys know what I mean. I said you know what I mean twice in today's video, but I really do think you guys know what I mean. Like, this doesn't look like Tony does now, but it still looks like Tony, and it just looks like an older version of him. Yeah. I said you guys know what I mean in today's video twice already, but I do think you guys would know what I mean. And for this one here, it almost looks like, and I don't want to be rude to the original Tony, but it almost looks like a kid could have drawn this one trying to draw the new Tony, especially with the head there because the shape is a little awkward, but other than that, this really does look great. And I would love to see some more retro ad icons in the future, and last time I talked about the retro Toucan Sam, it was a concept actually done by Pop Draw YT. It was in one of my Reddit videos. A lot of you guys let me know in the comment section below that they could possibly be coming soon, and if they do make them, I will definitely be trying to get all of them. Alright everybody, now that we're done with Tony, let's get onto this package right here, which is coming in from GameStop, and I'm so excited to crack into this one, because this is one of the, well, I'll show you in a second. Well, I guess while I'm cutting this open, I can mention that this is for a collection that I'm definitely going to be trying to get all of them, and this is the first one out of all of the pre-orders that has come in so far, and I believe I've ordered 2 more of them out of the entire set, and then the rest of them are still coming soon. They kind of release like one every, like 2 months, I believe it is, something like that, and this, ooh, this one looks good. Alright guys, so here is the character right here, and this thing looks great. I'm so excited to get the rest of them in now. This one here is the Bounty Hunter Collection Boba Fett. Okay guys, now this is interesting. I just noticed that this one here is the first pop in my collection with the new GameStop exclusive sticker, and if you guys want to check that out, there it is right there, and also the old one should be here if I can find it. I have a lot of figures with the older sticker, but that one right there, I don't know how I feel about it. It kind of reminds me of that meme where it says upgrade and then it says go back with the person trying to click it a bunch of times, because I feel like the GameStop one, like the original one, had the actual GameStop logo, and then it also had, actually, I don't even need a photo. Where is a GameStop exclusive one? Let me find one sec. Okay guys, so I found one with a GameStop exclusive sticker just so I could show you guys it in person here, and I feel like that looks a lot more like GameStop, and I feel like what's really doing it is the black around the letters, because yes, the red and white is GameStop colors, but I still feel like it looks more of like a Target sticker rather than a GameStop one. I don't know, but to pull a Philip DeFranco, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. But now let's actually talk about the figure here and pop this thing out of the box, because I really want to see how they're going to be interlocking as well as what this figure looks like by itself. Alright guys, now here is the figure right here, and I really do enjoy this one. I love the stance they gave it as well as the helmet and how it kind of looks damaged. It really does look neat. The only thing that I think is a little bit weird about this one is that it says Star Wars on the bottom. I understand why they do it, because they have to. It's probably like a legal thing where like they have to make it look like a bobblehead with a base, but the problem is with it, and if you guys know the set, they're going to be making another, what is it, 6 other figures to go along with it, and they're all going to connect. So it's going to say Star Wars another 6 times, and you guys can see they are blacked out because we don't know what the next ones are. Well, I mean, for this figure, when they came out, we didn't know what the next ones are, but there was actually a Bosk as well as an IG-88, and then people have also speculated the other ones to be a Darth Vader as well as a Dengar and Forlom, and I think that's it, right? Because I've got 3 of them. Yeah, so Forlom, yeah, that's it. Darth Vader, Bosk, Forlom, Dengar. That's the other ones. Sorry guys, I had to make sure all 7 pops are accounted for. And with the Star Wars logo on the front, I don't know how I feel. I feel like when I put a couple of them together, it'll be a lot nicer. We'll actually be able to get like an idea of what they're all gonna look like. So when the next one comes in, which would be Bosk, I guess we'll let you know. Alright everybody, now let's get on to the last figure for today. And again, Grant, I want to thank you so much for picking this one up for me, because without you, like I said, we would not have this figure on the channel, and I am so pumped to check it out. Alright everybody, so here we go. Let's open this thing up and let's find out what this figure looks like in person. And also, you guys get to find out what this figure is. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is the, you guys ready? Baseball Freddy. And now guys, this is just such a great figure. This is the Pop Aqua Socks number 4. This is a Funko HQ exclusive, so you can only get this thing at the Funko HQ and not even on the Funko shop. And if you guys live in Everett and are thinking of picking this one up, I definitely recommend it, because this is a nice pop, and I love that it's got Webley on the hat. They're actually, let me go get Webley. Alright guys, so here is Webley right here. I gotta step over boxes to get in here, but here is Webley, guys, and I love this figure. This is him with the Frogs jersey on. He also has the same hat, and this one here was limited edition to the Funko Field, which means you actually had to go to the game to pick this one up, and this one here was limited to 5,000 pieces. And what's really awesome, guys, is that when I went to Everett, I actually got to go to an Aqua Sox game, so So I was able to pick this thing up while I was there, and I think it's a really cool souvenir to bring back home and now have in my collection. And also guys, you might remember at the beginning of the video, I said that I wanted to compare it to another figure, and I actually have another baseball Freddy somewhere in here, so let me find it. All right, everybody, so here is the baseball Freddy right here. Now, this one is him in a different jersey. Also, this one has a limited edition Funko Field sticker on it, so I feel like this one you could only get at Funko Field, and then maybe this one you could only get at the HQ. I don't know how it works, but I do know that they were two separate exclusives. I just don't remember how you got this one versus this one, because I swear I also got this one at the HQ. I think so. And now if you guys are wondering what's different about these figures, they are pretty much the exact same sculpt. Actually, I think they are the exact same sculpt, but one of them kind of looks like an away jersey, when one of them looks like a home jersey. And also this one here, the newer one, has Webley on the hat, when this one has the Everett logo. And now guys, looking at the back here, the logo's the exact same. I think the only difference is the figure, and if you guys want to see on the side there, that does give you kind of a good look at what the differences are, because you guys can see the hat as well as the outfit. And now if you guys want to see the figure a little bit closer up, here it is right here, and I really do enjoy this pop. And then if you guys want to see the hat, there is Webley on the top there, and that really is detailed and a super nice touch. And I do know that this figure is super limited, so if you do see one of these at the HQ, I definitely recommend picking it up, especially with the stadium right around the corner. And well guys, there you go. That is all of the packages for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. But before we get out of here, we of course have to spin the wheel, so let's see what store we're gonna get today. Amazon. I can definitely do that. All right, everybody, so for today's figure, I went with a great Amazon exclusive, and this one here is, of course, the Flocked Sully from the newer wave of the Monsters, Inc. figures. And even though this is a really tough thing to say, I think that this one was probably my favorite out of all of them, and I am looking at the back of the box here. It's a tough one. I like Roz. I really do enjoy the Chef, Boo, Sully. I mean, all of them look great. I just think that this one's probably my favorite because Sully Flocked just makes so much sense. And also, guys, I don't know what it is, but they did a green Flocked sticker on this figure instead of the pink one like they normally do, and I really enjoy that color. And if you guys are wondering when this Sully released, it was back in 2018. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Dripping like a school. On a forward school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. V5 full thump. I'm a hump on a bounce. Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb. I really do not fuck with, and she calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top. Slow. Like my lashes.